What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weeb here, back again with another video. Okay, this is part 5 of What If Mom Went to My Hero Academia. Okay, it's been a minute since I made this part. Over a month or two. I'm surprised it's been that long. Anyway, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We can do this. No, we got this. 70 away. We got this. And I said I was going to upload 3 times. I've been busy for the last 2 days, so this will be coming out Sunday or Monday, and then I'll upload the other 2 videos. Tell me in the comments what you guys want. One of them will be a new what if. I'm gonna make a Asta because Asta is my bread and butter. He's special. Besides the first videos I made, JoJo, but you guys don't like them. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to get myself sad. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Oh yeah, also have a Discord. Leave a like and subscribe. Anyway. Now we're to the sport exams of My Hero, or basically season 2. And Mob has trained while he was been in that world. It's been a year. It's almost been a whole 2 years or 3 years since he's been in the world, and he hasn't come closer to his original world. But he's coming closer with this revealing what future Deku was gonna say. And Bakugo was just relaxing after his battle with Todoroki because Mob makes it all the way to the finals. And Todoroki wins the battle against Bakugo. I'll tell you in the future how he wins. It's quite dumb how he wins, but it works. Okay, I'll just tell you right now. As they were fighting, Todoroki uses his ice and blocks off Bakugo, and Bakugo jumps up, and yeah, Todoroki kept shooting the ice and pushing Bakugo back until he falls out the ring. That's why he's not all that injured. And Todoroki was using his ice. He wasn't using any fire. And he didn't lose his spirit to fight, so that's why he was able to a little overpower Bakugo in this instance. And now Bakugo finally sees future Deku. And that's why he's smiling like that. He says, "Oh, so you really do come back to the past." And he feels a little bit ancient. Oh my god, I can't speak. Anxious around future Deku. I can't speak. Legit, I'm about to be a singer. I can't speak. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, he feels what I just said. He's not scared, but you know what I just said. Around the future Deku. And Deku says, "Mob can hear me. I'll tell you this. Ritsu is on his way into this world. Ritsu is Mob's brother. And he could fall into the villain's hands and learn more information. They can learn more information about your abilities. Do not let all for one get his hands on him." And Mob hears this, and he says, "I understand, but where is he gonna be?" And Mob said, "Where is he? Does he know how to get back?" And Bakugo says, "How is he talking? Isn't he about to fight Midoriya? What is going on here?" And yeah, Bakugo says, "I don't even know what the heck is going on." Midoriya's, this is future Midoriya talking now. Yeah, I know it's starting to get confusing. I don't have that many pictures, so my apologies. My computer's acting weird. So future Midoriya then walks closer to Bakugo and says this. And future Midoriya then says, as he's walking towards Bakugo, Midoriya punches Bakugo right in the gut, and he says, "Don't lose your heart or drive. You better not." And Bakugo was about to attack future Midoriya, but Midoriya kicks it. He kicks it right away, and he pins Bakugo to the ground. He says, "I'll leave you with one more advice. Don't lose your heart, like I said. And the betrayer is right at your door. Just remember that." And Bakugo says, "The betrayer? You know who he is? Then tell us." He says, "I don't know if it's a he or she. It's up to you guys to find out. But he's in your class. Or she is. That's all I'll say." And Midoriya says, "Maybe Ritsu knows the real answer." And future Midoriya then says, like I said, as he's walking towards Bakugo, Midoriya punches Bakugo right in the gut, and he says, "Don't lose your heart or drive. You better not." And Bakugo was about to attack future Midoriya, but Midoriya kicks it. He kicks it right away, and he pins Bakugo to the ground. He says, "I'll leave you with one more advice. Don't lose your heart, like I said. And the betrayer is right at your door. Just remember that." And Bakugo says, "The betrayer? You know who he is? Then tell us." He says, "I don't know if it's a he or she. It's up to you guys to find out. But he's in your class. Or she is. That's all I'll say." And Midoriya says, "Maybe Ritsu knows the real answer. You gotta ask him. Mob will tell you in the future. But watch the battle." And Midoriya throws Bakugo back into the ring. And the battle then started. And Mob then focused back on past Midoriya. And the battle then starts, and Midoriya says, I'm going to win this battle, Mob." And Mob says, "You can try your best, Midoriya, but I found something to fight in again." And Midoriya says, "In what?" As Midoriya tries to charge up his finger, because he can't be fist fighting. He's not equipped with boxing skill yet. I mean, or shoot style. But I don't know why he called it shoot style. Just call it kick style. I ain't gonna cap. No. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that later in the series. But anyway, Midoriya then shoots his one for all finger into Mob, and Mob barely dodges it because he's not at his 100% or he's not using any of his power. He says, "Oh my goodness, that was scary." And Mob then throws a rock right at Midoriya, and Midoriya says, "Stop kidding around. Fight me for real." And Mob says, "I can't. You're a good, true friend to me. I can't fight you for real." And Midoriya says, "I'll have to make you fight me for real. You have to use your true strength on me, right? Or I can't grow. Or then you can't grow. You won't be able to go back to your home." And Mob says, "You don't know what you're talking about." And Bakugo finally yells, he says, "Kick Midoriya's, turtle. Or your brother's never gonna come and see you." And this gives Mob a little bit more emotion. He says, "Yeah, if my brother sees me like this, he's gonna be broken. He's probably already broken because he's been transferred to this world. And that means he must have some sort of power just like me. I can't show any weakness. I need to be strong for both of us." Mob then says, "Fine. I'll get serious then. I need to get out of this world and bring my brother back to my own, and with Ray. You know who he is." And he says, "I don't need your help, Dipper. You already helped me enough through the test." So Mob then awakens 10% of his power. And it's rising. And Midoriya then shoots another finger of his one for all. And it's not doing anything to Mob anymore. Oh yeah, this Mob can go, he can control up to 10%. Yeah, I just want to incorporate like my hero aspect into this Mob. I know it's a little weird, so sorry if I'm just bringing up on you. He's starting to lose control. He still loses control and goes up to 100%, but he can only control up to 10%. Sorry for the noise. Up to 10%. That's all he can control because he actually worked on it and it wasn't pushing it off because he was nervous. Because everyone in this world has a certain similar abilities, not similar to his, like with all his other powers, but they have powers in this world, so he doesn't feel as shy or afraid to use his powers like he would in his old world, because he didn't know anyone who had those same powers besides Ray. Anyway, so Mob goes up to 20% and charges right at Midoriya, and Midoriya couldn't get out the way of the attack, so he just charges up 100% right as Mob was about to attack him, and Mob gets decked right into the face. Yeah, he basically gets decked right in the face by Midoriya's 100% of One for All, and Mob gets yeeted out of the out of the ring, but he doesn't touch the floor. He goes up to 30% and he starts to levitate. Or I know I forgot when does he start to levitate, but when he reached that percentage, when he starts to levitate, he levitates so he doesn't fall out the ring. And everyone is shocked by this. And Mob then starts to go up to 70%. And he then goes faster than what Midoriya can see. Midoriya tries to shoot another finger, but it doesn't work, and he can't destroy his other arm. He can't see Mob anymore because Mob is going too fast for his eyes to keep up with him. And Mob kicks him into the air. That's why they're in the air. And Mob then says 90%. Yeah, he says 90% and punches Midoriya. They're up in the air, and Midoriya's punched out of the ring. Like he out the ring. And Mob doesn't stop there. After he punches Midoriya out the ring, he then drags poor Midoriya. He then drags Midoriya out when he's outside of the ring onto the ground and punches him until he's knocked out. And everyone, all the heroes, then go stop Mob, and Mob then stops after he sees what he did to Midoriya. And Bakugo sees this, and he's like, "Dang!" I'm joking. I'm not gonna go there. I was about to make a Friday reference, but I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, Mob then calms himself down, and Todoroki sees this, what he did to Midoriya, and Todoroki is now shooketh. And he says, "Oh God." And Mob then goes back into the ring and he pulls Midoriya with him and he says, "Get Todoroki down here right now. I'm going to finish this." And they said you need to take a break before doing that. If you do something like that again, you'll be disqualified. This is what Midnight says. And Mob understands, and he goes into the break room to get a change of clothes. And another 10 minutes happen, and Mob starts to calm down. He comes down to a 20%, like he did before. And Mob's eyes are still glowing. He says, "I have to save my brother. I have to. I don't want him to go through. He doesn't need to be alone." And he's saying this to himself. And he says, "Is the battle ready to start?" And Todoroki says, "I'm not going to be like Midoriya. You're going down." And Mob says, "I'll say what Midoriya wants what he said before I defeated him. You better use all your power, or you're not gonna win. I'm not Bakugo." And Todoroki says, "Shut up." And the battle then begins. And Dipper tries to get into Mob's mind so he can calm down, but he doesn't. And Mob then, he just dodges, he teleports all over the ring. And Todoroki's ice can't hit him because he teleports too fast for him. And Mob's energy, his Psycho Meteor starts to rise again. And everyone sees this and they're like, "Oh." And Mob just gets faster and faster. Todoroki's ice is not hitting him. Mob then says, "Todoroki, you're very weak. You barely beat Bakugo." Bakugo wasn't even using his full strength. He wasn't even using battle IQ like he should have. You only won because of that dumb ice power. You have 2 powers, so use them. Don't let your other ability be wasteful. Use them and combine them. But Todoroki says, "Shut up. I'm not going to." And Mob kicks him right in the face and kicks him back into the ring before he falls out. And he says, "Well, until you get knocked out, you're not leaving the ring." And Mob then throws him into the air and he says, "Use your power." and he kicks. And this mob just likes kicking people. He's Sanji. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, he kicks him back into the ring, and Todoroki almost gets knocked out from this. And Mob then keeps kicking him, and he says, get up, use your fire," and punches him. And like the ring is very destroyed as he's punching and kicking Todoroki, and Todoroki is barely able to stand up, and everyone sees that the second hero's son is being demolished by this kid they know nothing about. He saw how he was handling he saw how Mob was barely handling the exams, the normal exams, but his quirk is so unbelievable to the people in the ring. Everyone's shocked by this Mob. And yes, Mob then says, "Are you going to use your firepower?" And Todoroki says, "You did push me to this." And he fires a flame right into Mob's face. But Mob flies out of it, and Todoroki then shoots ice right into Mob's foot and captures his foot. And Mob says, "Good job. I'm now stuck." He's just faking it. He's not really stuck. And Todoroki then uses both his fire and oh my goodness, I forgot what I was about to say. And his ice attack. So it's icy hot, basically. And as he uses both of them, Mob then says, "Okay, I can finally go out too." And he pulls out a whole block of the city. You know when he fights the dude with the red hair in season 2? That's what he does. He brings a whole block. Yeah, Mob is gonna have to pay for that. He brings the whole thing to the stadium, and everyone looks. Oh my goodness, my throat. Everyone looks behind them. I mean, all the people at the top looks behind them, and they see that a parking lot is all gone, where the cars park at. Yeah, Mob took that. And everyone is amazed by this, and Mob throws it right at Todoroki, and Todoroki says, oh my goodness." He says, "Oh my goodness," and he still fires his attack. And Mob says, "That's it. You're done for that." This is when Mob says, "You're done. There's no way you can defeat that." Todoroki doesn't even make a. He does crack most of it, but it's too much for him, and he gets blasted out the ring while using both of his powers. And Mob wins the exam. And Mob then passes out, and he says, yeah." After Mob calms down, everyone is just shocked and amazed by this exam. And yeah, the video's not over yet. Please don't click off. After Mob wakes up, everyone is amazed by this, and Mob gets his trophy from All Might, and Bakugo gets his. I'm pretty sure Bakugo would be 4th place, so he gets his honorable mention. He doesn't get the trophy this time. Todoroki gets 2nd place. Midoriya gets 3rd, and yeah, that's the only difference. Oh yeah. I would say Mob fights Yuraraka, but I didn't want to show that. It would have been a decent fight, but I think I want to show mostly the main parts of the show. I mean, it was a main part of the show, but I did miss a good opportunity. Yeah, tell me in the comments if you guys want me to show that in the future. I can always do that. Or I can add to this video, make it a 0.2.0. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, my computer shut off because I've been talking for too long. Anyway, as Mob gets his trophy, he then realizes that he needs to go find his brother. And he then finds Ray, and he teleports to Ray, and he says, "Ritsu is here. He's my brother. Midoriya said that he will be in this world now, but he's going to be captured by the League of Villains. We need to hurry up and find him." And Ray says, "You need to relax. You just fought a very harsh battle in this world." And Mob then says, "No, I need to find him." And he jumps out out the ring, and he goes in to find him. And that'll be it for what we see of Mob. And Midoriya is just amazed by Mob's strength, and this makes Midoriya want to train even harder to be more stronger. And Midoriya then finds All Might. Okay, this is different. All Might starts to go into his small form. So yeah, this is way after the exam. So Mob is way gone. He's trying to find his brother, and Midoriya is with All Might now. Oh, sorry for the noise. And okay, this is All Might. I'm pretty sure you already know it's All Might. I don't even know why I said that. Okay. Anyway, All Might then expressed to Midoriya how proud he is that he made it that far into the exam without truly having full control of One for All. And Midoriya then says, "Thank you. But Mob was too powerful for me. I don't even know if I could defeat him in a couple years from now. If he keeps growing at the rate he is, he's probably going to be the #1 hero. But he wants to go back to his world," he says. He even rushed off to go find his brother that he somehow knows that's here now. I don't know what's going on with him. He's been acting a little bit ancient. A little bit... oh my goodness, I can't say the words I want to say. I'm a little sleepy. It's like 8 or 7. No, it's 8 or 7. I don't know. I'm just getting too old. Getting sleepy at 7. Who does that? Anyway, All Might then says, well, at least he's a good failback safe if you injure your body. He'll be a good #1 hero, but you need to aim for the #1. That's what your power is. You shouldn't rely on Mob, because if he goes back to his world, then you'll be the only one left to save our world. Remember that. And Midoriya says, "I know." And Ray is listening to this, and Dipper. He says, "This sounded like a very cheesy conversation." And Dipper says he agrees with Ray when he says this. And Midoriya says, "Oh, you're his father or something." And Ray says, "No, just his teacher." And All Might says, "So you teach Mob, huh?" And Ray says, "Yes, I'm a good teacher. I'm a better teacher than you." He doesn't know who the guy's name is. He says, "Deku's teacher. I don't know who you are." And All Might says, "Good." And All Might then says, "Where did he go? Do you know where he could have went to find his brother?" And Ray is saying no, but he's probably going to fight the League of Villains or something, or try to find them. He'll be back by tomorrow, I hope. And All Might says, "Oh my goodness. I need to hurry up and recover and go find him then." And Ray says, "I'm pretty sure he can handle himself. He wouldn't go out and just attack people randomly." And this is where I'll be leaving off for this part. Ray is more confident in Mob, because you know what Mob's been doing in this part of the series. And yes, he'll be meeting his brother for the part 6 of this series. And future Midoriya will show up again and tell who's the real betrayer to Midoriya. I'm pretty sure we figured it out in the manga. We'll see if I want to do that. Okay, anyway, I want you guys to... hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know the video is all over the place, but I just wanted to get this video out. And I didn't want to forget. I promise you guys I'll make 3. Even if it's not the best, I promised I'll make 3. So hope you guys enjoyed the long video. I'm going to go eat something. And yeah, peace out.